No man possesses the gift of prophecy. None of it ever came to pass. So pay no mind to prophecies. If the God wants to say something, he'll make it known by speaking to us directly, not through some intermediary.
And since you have made light of my blindness, I say that you are the one who is blind. You cannot see the evil that surrounds you, the iniquity within your home. You are an enemy to your own, above and below the earth, but you do not know it. You may see the light now, but you will soon be pitched into utter darkness. You will be ground down to powder, and no man will suffer as savagely as you.
I was shocked to find these humans already so wedded to reason and divorced from their senses. There was no mention of anything but sight, and occasionally hearing, but all anyone was hearing were human voices, except, of course, Tiresias, who could hear and understand the songs of birds.
Wealth, power, unsurpassed skills, these are things that men like you always envy, harboring hatred for those who wear the crown. I did not ask for it. It was given to me freely by the people of Thebes as a gift. And now Creon, my loyal friend from the very beginning, has hatched a secret plan to expel me from office, all the while desiring it for himself. He is the one who sent this snake oil salesman, this so-called expert, this psychic, an assassin in beggar's clothes who can see plainly enough when it comes to making profit, but is bankrupt and blind when it comes to his craft. It's all a scam. You know nothing about interpreting birds, let alone the will of gods. You and your co-conspirator, I think, will soon lament the day you concocted to plot to drive the pollution from this land.
I have all that I need and nothing to fear. Why would I lust after your throne when I already have power and sway without the burden that comes with responsibility? I would never be so crazy as to desire anything beyond what brings pleasure and profit. Now, why would I give up what I have now in order to take on your problems?
A savage pestilence has ravaged the land, killing the cattle and the crops. The hateful plague spreads like a raging wildfire, devouring the city without mercy, emptying homes and filling the streets with moans and wailing. You started this. Now finish the story. Put us back on the path to health and prosperity. Do it again, Oedipus. Rule our land as is your right, but preside over the living, not the dead. For if you continue down the current path, there will soon be no one left to rule.
Starting with the suffering of the people and the pain and the agony that was in the land at that time, it really resonates with what is happening right now, not just with the COVID-19 pandemic, but also with the climate crisis. I would do the same thing that priests did, to try and look for solutions, to try and get help for the people. Like I see in my country, people are being affected by climate change right now. So we have to work together. We have to listen to the truth now to try and stop the climate crisis.
So a few things that resonated for me. One is that even if we know the future, if we take that knowledge and act from a place of fear, nothing good will come of it. So that means we need to remain hopeful. Hope is not easy. It's messy, imperfect, and nearly absent from the play. It's my hope we will heed the tragedy of this play and seek to re-enliven our senses and understand ourselves as members of a vast ecosystem, enmeshed, entangled, interdependent,